first $5.
Mm-hmm.
Just see, it's works. And yeah, the first day was 330. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. Welcome, boys, to a new YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be going through a student interview with one of the guys inside the coaching program. His name is Mate. He joined a couple of months ago, and he used to work at a casino, which is quite interesting, earning like $12 an hour. And his first month with OFM, he managed to make 3 or 4K USD and scale it up to 14, 15K USD, whatever he's doing now. But yeah, boys, interesting video. Give it a watch. If you guys are in a similar position to Mate, or you just need extra help with starting your OFM agency, shoot me a DM down below on the Instagram. But yeah, apart from that, enjoy the video, lads. Mate, how are you doing, bro? How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Thank you so much. Everything going well.
Nice, nice,
Work hard, work every day, but fine. Thank you.
nice. So yeah, guys, this is Mate. He joined the program a couple of months ago. And give the guys a little bit of introduction about you, Mate. What is your name? How old are you? Where did you used to work before starting OFM?
I'm 31 already. I'm living in Austria, the capital in Vienna, but originally I'm from Hungary. And my background is I was a normal worker. So I had so many jobs. I came to this country without language, without German, without English, without education. So can you imagine what type of jobs I had?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I found OFM on YouTube. I mean, how was that? I don't really remember. But I wanted to start with AI models, like generating models and start like this. And I saved your videos. There was so many information for me, what I liked, and I had a call with you and I joined it to the program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was 2 weeks. I studied your program, and then 1 week was while I searched my model, and literally I started in 3 weeks making money, like real money.
It's funny you say that because it reminds me of my whole journey as well. Initially, I joined the coaching as well, coaching program, and within the first week, I was just 100% in the business, looking for a model, and like that was my only focus. I put all my time and effort into it. Within 1 week, we managed to sign a model. So I guess when you have the dedication and the work ethic, you can do it. But it's interesting you say that. And you say you 31, right? Or 33?
31.
31. Okay. And is this your first experience with online business, or did you ever try anything in the past?
It's my first.
First.
Let's say, I always try to do something, but where I do real money, that's the first thing.
Mhm.
That's the first, yeah. Yeah.
It's just the nature of the business model. There's a lot of money to be made. If you can get a high quality model like you did, then at that point it's easy. Once you have the step-by-step blueprint on what to do, traffic, chatting, all that kind of stuff. And let me ask you, bro, why did you not go ahead with the AI models? Why did you not try with AI models? Or did you try with them initially?
No, I didn't try, but when I joined in your program, then it was like I opened the new world for me
Mhm.
that's work like that, these things, and yeah, it's look at like so easy, and it's still easy. Yeah, I mean, you have work hard on it and understand deeply why is that, but if you do, in my opinion, you really can do money.
Mhm. You can do big money and within the first couple of months. And you said, where were you working before the OnlyFans Management Agency?
Right before
Yes, yes, right before.
I worked in casino.
Casino, okay. And how much
Yeah.
were you earning when you were working there?
In the casino, it was 1,700 euro, something like that,
A month. Okay, okay.
a month. Yeah.
After the first month of starting the OFM business, after, let's say, as soon as you landed the client, 3 weeks in or 2 weeks in, how much did you make 30 days after landing the first client?
4K.
3, 4K first month. Okay.
I
And
remember that the first day was 330 dollar. Yeah, dollar.
what was
330
the
dollar.
feeling that first day? Because I remember my first sale, it was just fucking mind blowing. Like, how can somebody spend
Yes,
a fucking
yes,
concept like this?
me too. And I waited so much, when I started,
Hmm.
I waited so much, not because of the money, just the first $5.
Hmm.
Just see, it's works. And yeah, the first day was 330. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy
I had
because
a friend, I just he doing OFM too.
Mhm.
I sent picture of when I saw the first $20. I sent a picture. Oh my god, bro! I saw 20. Then 2 hours later, I said now it's 50. Now it's 100. And end of the day, it was $330, and I can't sleep
That's
at
your
that.
first
No.
fucking day. Your first day with
Yeah,
the. So yeah, that's
yeah,
crazy. Crazy because same thing with me. I remember my first sale. It was a voice note, like not even an image, not a picture. It was somebody. It was her talking about whatever, and we sold it for $60. And then at that point, I knew that you could make fucking crazy money with this because there's one guy that spent fucking $60 on a voice note. Imagine once you sort your traffic out, you get all the subscribers in, what kind of money you're making. So
yeah, yeah, yes, yes, yes. The
first one,
second day was I sold one video call for 200 or $250. I don't really remember, but it's kind of high, and I was too like,
for
oh
one
my god, for
one
one
sale,
video
one
call.
transaction.
What?
Exactly. That's one transaction.
Yes,
One
yes, yes. And 1 minute, 10 minutes video call. That's it.
yeah, I remember the text you showed me. I might pop the text on the screen here after you made the first sale. But I remember you sent me a text. You're like, you're so happy that you started, that you didn't wait to start the business. Because remember at the start on our call, you said that you wanted to wait a little while before starting
Yes.
because you had some
Uh,
like some personal issues or the
it, it,
hospital
it
stuff.
was it was it was end of July. Let's say I started in August the OFM, but I really wanted to wait until September
Mm.
because I had a surgery in September, and I didn't know how it's gonna be, but it was well. It was
Mhm.
good. Yeah.
I'm glad to
Yeah.
hear that. It's good that you're healthy. Um, what
It
did I?
it was a shoulder surgery, and it's kind of funny because I did chatting by myself. I did right now too, and I can't move my hand, my left hand,
You're there
and I
with one
can't
hand.
just typing like this with one hand,
You
one or
gotta make
2 months. It
you gotta make it work.
was so annoying.
Mhm. Hopefully you'll be better soon.
Uh,
What I wanted to ask you, why did you not wait? Why did you want to just start immediately? Because I get this all the time. I get a lot of guys that want to tell me that they want to wait, but I tell them that now is the best time. You're never really going to have the perfect moment. So why, in your position, why did you start when we had the call?
it I have to be say thanks for you because you have to push me to start. Like I remember you asked me what I want to do, like building brand or do that, or you want to make money, and of course
Mhm.
I want to make money. So why I don't start now?
Mhm.
And I said, okay, let's do it, starting now. And what can I lose? Then maybe I will restart again in September. That was in my mind. But okay, let's start. And something like that. Yeah. I started right away.
That's it, man. Because that's when I see the people that start straight away, that don't want to wait, that are ready to take action, ready to make the investment, ready to just start with the business. That's the guys that will succeed. That was same as me. As soon as I joined the coaching program initially, I didn't wait. I was like, okay, I'm ready for this. Let's go. And that's the kind of energy you need, I think. And you started working from day one. How did the whole process look when you first joined? How long did it take you to learn everything and then implement it with your first model?
Then I think like everybody in this business, I had not the best models. I
Okay.
found so many models, but they was not the best quality. With my first model, I did in the first month 6K, 7K, something like that. She was good, but I don't know. The communication was not the best. And then I dropped at her. I found another one. I'm thankful because I always made some money. But since September, I found my model. I mean, my main model, who is now my main model,
Mhm.
and she made two alone $500. And since we started, I reached with her 9K in January.
Okay. So
Uh,
so 1 month in or last January you made 9K with this model, with your top model, right?
with this model, last month was 9K only with her. I have another model too, but only with her. And in my opinion, it's important because in December, she made only $500. And in January, we made already 9K. Yeah.
Okay. So that's crazy because the models, that's the thing. If there is any models watching this video, they don't really know, they might not know the optimal way to start driving traffic or all of this stuff as well as recording the content. So that's why there's there's a space open for OnlyFans management agencies because there's a pain in the market. These models want to make more money, but they're just not sure how. And that's what we do. We come along and solve the problem. So
Yes, sure.
same thing with the client that I had. I remember my first big client. She only made like $300 in the last 30 days. And as soon as we came on board, we started fucking posting as much as we could, using all the different platforms. And then we made the first month with this top client, we made like 11K in the first 30 days from $300. And then you can just see how you're changing not only your own
Yes.
life, but the model's life as well. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah, I think so too. I think so too. It's a life-changing money for her too. My
Mhm.
man, yeah.
Okay, okay. And I wanted to ask you, Mate, why did you decide to work with me? Why did you try just do it yourself once you figured out about OnlyFans?
Now I realize that Damir, I need help because it's it's so many things what you can't find alone on the web, like how 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 work this, how is that thing. So if you have a coach, if you can learn from somebody who help you in our group call, it's very important and helpful. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, that's the thing. Like you can find a lot of information online, but even with my old videos, I give a lot of free value out there. But a lot of the old videos, they don't work anymore because the meta has changed. This business, this industry is always changing.
yeah.
And
And
so,
if you can ask somebody, what's your opinion of about this or about this, it's important too, because maybe that's working for this guy, but not working for me. So I have to ask you, Dami, what you think about that? What you think about that? And yeah, it's important.
and I think it's all very client specific as well because every model
Yeah.
is gonna perform better on different platforms. So it's just good to have the kind of expertise and just have someone by your side to guide you through the process and to just advise you on these little small things
Yes, yes.
for sure.
And I was, it's not like I was too born or, but example, the scripts too, I don't really believe it that's working. I
Mhm.
mean, how can that work so long? I mean, relative so long I didn't use the scripts.
Uh-huh.
And then, okay, let's try it. Everybody say that, then I have to try. I made the first, I mean, my model made the first scripts for me. And when I sold relative for high price, it's unbelievable. I
These guys have money. These guys have money. Same with me. That was one thing that was huge for me was the pricing of the script. I'm not sure. Did you follow the pricing that I set out with the higher prices?
Yes, yes, yes. And I just saying, because there is in the program the scripts, and I was so stubborn. Okay, don't use it. That's not
Uh,
work. That's just. And when I started use it, I realized it. That's work. So that's why it's important if you can getting information from somewhere. Yeah.
Mhm. For sure, man, for sure. Because same thing with me. When I was brand new to the business, I couldn't believe this shit. Like people are running through a big script and they're doing these crazy prices. And I remember my
Yes.
first live call, it was like the ones that I host now. I was on the call and I hear these guys saying they made $500 in a day.
Yes.
In my mind, it wasn't really making sense. I didn't really believe it. But then as soon as you kind of make the first sale, the whole world opens up and then you can just change your
Yeah.
life. So
Yes, yes. The custom videos is the same. Like I don't really believe somebody for 5 minutes video pays 300 $400, but they do.
how much was the most you made in one day from one fan?
From one fan, I don't know. Let's say I have one whale who spent over 2K in 1 month. It's maybe not so big money for the bigger agencies, but it's for me it's the same thing. When you say in the program some guy spent $1,000 per month, it's not like I didn't believe, but how or
Yeah.
who or for what,
Who? Like you don't see these people around, you
Yeah.
know? Maybe
Yes,
you,
yes,
maybe you.
yes,
I
yes.
think you see them
Okay,
around.
maybe some rich guy, $100 or $200. It's for me already. That's too much money for that too. But they spent over $2,000 too. Yeah.
Yep, it's fucking crazy. And I remember our biggest day with one single fan, it was around six to seven K USD. One fucking guy, and it was just all day. We were rinsing all day. It was like through, I don't know, a couple of hours, but he spent fucking 6K or $7,000
In
in
one day.
one day. It was insane. So that's kind of one thing that you'll notice with this business. 20% of the customers are going to bring you 80% of the revenue. So you probably noticed this yourself with some of the whale clients. You're gonna get these guys that really like your model or that really like the way that your chatters or you text with them, and they're gonna spend a lot of money on your clients. So as soon as you find those whales, just try do whatever you can to keep them there and nurture them and build a relationship and keep them spending. This is a little tip. What else did I want to ask you? What so in terms of the program, once you joined, what do you think the most helpful part was for you? Was it the actual course, like the traffic methods and the chatting, all that kind of stuff? Was it the live calls? Was it the one-to-one support? What do you think was like the most beneficial for you?
True, I really don't want to say only one thing because I like it that there is step by step how I have to set up a proxy, how I have to set up that. Because yeah, maybe you found on the web this information, but not step by step. So it's helped me with the traffic too, with Reddit
Mhm.
example, where I can buy Reddit accounts, how I have to set up the proxies with them chatting,
Yes.
how I say it with the scripts.
Mhm.
It's helped me a lot too. So I don't want to say only one thing. I think it's general just helped me. I won't reach at that numbers without the program. I have to say that seriously. Yeah.
Sure, for sure. And one more thing you said about the Reddit. I know a lot of guys watching this video or watching my channel, they like the Reddit marketing stuff, but that's the thing. The old Reddit videos, they're outdated now. There's a whole new system that you need to do. There's a whole new procedure you need to do to avoid getting your accounts banned. And it's just whenever I upload a Reddit video, within 2 months it doesn't work anymore. So it's kind of annoying. So I like to just keep one thing updated in the school or in the program. It just makes things a little bit easier. And I want to ask you, Mate, what would you say to anyone looking to start OFM, but they're not sure about the business?
Just starting. I mean, look at
Go
me.
back, go back a couple of months into your own shoes. What would you say to someone like you when you're first beginning? They're not sure about OFM, but they want to start an online business. What would be your words?
It's working. I mean, if they don't believe it's working, so let's start. It's working. And look at me. I don't have even perfect English. I think everybody heard that.
Yep.
And it's worked for me. So if
No,
somebody
no perfect English, no previous experience with online business, no nothing, right?
no,
Fucking, it's
no,
fucking.
no, 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 no. And I have to say with them computer or with them, with them technical stuffs, I'm also not the best. I mean, it's not like it's also not my strength how I have to set up a proxy. No, I just learn it from the program. So just start. So just start.
That's it. Same with my older brother. Even myself, I wasn't super like computer efficient.
No,
Yeah, but it's crazy because like you would think it's a lot of the younger guys making good results, but it could be really anyone as long as you have the work ethic, you want to put it in, and you want to make it work. So
I
yeah,
have to work a lot. I
yes,
have to say that too. So it's every day,
mhm.
and
It's
my
not,
mind is
not an easy business.
all day about this.
Exactly, but that's when you're fully emerged in this business and you like your mind, everything is only working on this business. That's when you're gonna make the most money, and that's when you're gonna hit good numbers like yourself. You need to really get obsessed with this. It's not like a little thing that you do on the side. It's not like a
No,
side.
it's not a hobby. No, yeah,
You need to really.
yeah.
I mean, sure, you can have like an agency and just do it, whatever, 5, 10K a month automatically. But when you want to hit the
But
bigger numbers, you
this,
need to be all in.
but at the same time, it's interesting too. I mean, you can be creative. You can find another way. You can change a bit about this chatting. Okay, let's try that with that guy. Let's try that in that traffic source, and I
And you're
like that.
always learning. So,
Yes, 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 and I like that seriously. Yeah.
well, yeah, I think that's it, man. I think that's all the points I kind of wanted to bring the guys through watching the video. Hopefully, you inspired some people. And if there is any creators out there that want to work with Mate, I'll leave his socials down in the description. You guys can contact him. And Mate, how much did you make in total in the last 30 days of running the OFM agency?
Let's say in January I hit 14K.
14K, okay. And that's
Yeah,
across one or two models.
with two models. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
with two models. Now I have three. Yeah, let's see.
Scaling at this point, you're in a perfect position. You models aren't an issue for you because you told me that earlier. So yeah, just keep scaling. And what do you think is the biggest traffic source for you right now for those models?
I just started Instagram. I hope that will be.
Mhm.
I can't say now
It
exact
will be.
numbers.
It just takes
What?
some time. It will be for sure. It just
Yeah.
takes some time to warm up. But Instagram, you need to wait a
And I
little
have to say
bit.
one more thing, Damir. I have only one VA. I
Only
don't
one
have
week.
now chatters. I don't have nothing. So I want to build this. I mean, I want to found chatter in
Yeah,
this month.
for sure,
Yeah,
man.
let's see.
Find a chatter because then you have more time to grow the business, focus more on the marketing, bring all the subscribers in. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'll help you find with that whenever you need. And you can also follow all the steps in the program to find the chatters or find staff. You've got all the contracts in there, all of the places to look for them. So you're going to be okay. It's not an issue. But I know this point is hard, right? Because you're very good at chatting. You don't want to
yeah.
give that responsibility to
I'm
someone
so
else.
scared. Yes.
You got to
I,
take the lead. There's only one way to grow. Otherwise, it will be the same. You're going to be typing with one hand. You need to start progressing. At this point, you're doing whatever 14K. Perfect time to get a chatter. And you can just do split shift with him. First, you have him on the 12 hours when you're not awake, and you cover the other 12 hours or however you want to set it up. And then you just need to train him. You just need to train him every single day. Um, Obviously, there is some good blueprints and bad blueprints with chatters. You need to go through a couple of them. What I recommend as well is do like a role play test with them at first. So when you first sign them or when you first talk with them, you want to do a role play, whether that be on Telegram or Discord, wherever you contact them, and then just see how their chatting is. And you want to do this, let's say, with 5 candidates or 10 candidates, and the guy with the best role play and the best skills already, go with him, and then you can train him up a little bit more. So that would be my words of advice too. So
thanks, thanks. But yeah, I will see. I'm scared. I will say you see that
yeah,
very
it's
well.
very early business. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You don't know, but
Yes.
also you take the risk. And look, you're making 14K a month now, so
I have to farm now chatters. I think so too. But
for
yeah,
sure,
that's my goal for this month.
gotta be done. And if you need a hand with it, I'm here, man. So you're gonna be okay. Okay,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much, Mate, for doing this interview call. If you guys want to talk to Mate or get in contact with him, or if there's any models that want to join Mate's agency, all of his socials will be down below. And yeah, Mate, thank you, bro. If you need any help, just
Thank
message.
you.
And yeah, peace out, guys. That was the interview with Mate. Peace out. See you on the next one. Perfect, Mate.